according to your own.
बात कर रहे हैं। When the chief guest comes, everybody has to write. I have taken it.
Please be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Cadet Swastik YIL, and it's a privilege for me to welcome you all to this proud moment, the valedictory ceremony of Graduate Marine Engineering Batch 37. On behalf of Samundra Institute of Maritime Studies, I extend my warmest greetings to all present here, and a special word of respect and gratitude to our distinguished chief guest for honoring us with his presence. A day like this is more than just a formal gathering. It is a milestone, a reminder of how discipline, hard work, and teamwork transform young cadets into future marine engineers. As John F. Kennedy once said, we are tied to the ocean, and when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came. That timeless thought captures the essence of today. A connection to the sea, a commitment to serve, and readiness to embrace the voyage ahead. Once again, a very warm welcome to each one of you. With that spirit guiding us, let us now commence the ceremony. Safety is not just a priority, it's a culture we live by in the maritime industry. As a part of safety culture adopted at SIMS, I may now call upon Cadet Vijay Roshan Patil to brief us the safety aspects of this auditorium.
Good morning all. As a part of safety culture adopted in SIMS, I wish to start this function with a safety briefing. There are two emergency exits at the rear side of the auditorium, one to my right and one to my left, and one to the front side of the auditorium. Emergency doors are equipped with fire extinguishers. The auditorium is non-smoking area and is equipped with fire and smoke detectors. I kindly request everyone to keep their mobile phones in silent mode. In case of emergency, kindly proceed to the muster station near the amphitheater in a calm and orderly manner. And the same staff will assist you in the regard. Thank you.
Thank you, Vijay, for ensuring that safety remains in our compass in every journey. In the maritime industry, every incident, whether a near miss, an equipment failure, or human error, is a lesson that reminds us why safety can never be compromised. It is the anchor that keeps us steady amidst the unpredictable waves of life and work. Now, I invite Chief Engineer Mr. Abhiram Wakankar, sir, to share the safety moment with us.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Respected chief guest, my all the dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues, cadets, and parents. Once again, I wish a warm welcome to you. Now, here I am standing in front of you for a safety moment. For the benefit of parents, safety moment is an incident or an situation arising on board which has some amount of risk attached to it, and from where we learn and we ensure that we don't make such a leave into this kind of a situation so that no mishaps are done. So this particular incident happened on one of the ship's engine room, in especially the purifier space. Now the purifiers are machines which are purifying the oil and usually fuel oil, so handling very heavy and hot temperature oils. Now some purifiers, they do have their own driving feed pumps. They are driven by the its own shaft, and that's an external drive. So some amount of shaft is actually not, it is visible. Basically, it's unprotected outside. Of course, it is protected by a cover on top, and both sides we have seals. Now these seals, one of the seal was leaking, so second engineer had ordered third engineer that you change the seals today, and he proceeded to change the seal. Changing seal is not a very big job, but and he did it alone. Of course, he was doing it alone, and he changed the seals. Once the seal change was complete, he was trying it out. So he had not put the protective cover on that exposed part of the shaft. He said that, okay, I'll just try it, and once it's confirmed that leakage is stopped, then I'll put that cover. And he started the purifier. He was watching it, and the purifier in the meanwhile had become dirty. His hands were all over. So there was a wiper who was working just nearby, cleaning job. So he told him to wipe this purifier on top. So he started wiping the purifier, and he was wiping the purifier with a long rag in hand, and that end of the rag got entangled in that shaft which was exposed and not protected. Suddenly it pulled his hand, he slipped, he fell on his face. He injured his teeth and lips. There was a cut. So it resulted in a situation. He tried to hold the pipe, and the pipe was very hot, so he got burnt on his hand as well. So see the events, how they unfolded. And the lessons learned from this is because this was not discussed, this job was not discussed in the morning in the toolbox meeting. When we do plan any job, we discuss that in the morning in the toolbox meeting, what we call it, and there the safety aspects are checked out. What are the risks attached, and no spur of the moment, no change of plans. Suddenly he called that wiper and started asking him to clean, and he started cleaning. So please plan your job, see the risks, as we say, take 5, walk through the task, see what all can you visualize and the risk associated. So be safe and have a good and rewarding career in front. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that valuable reminder. Safety truly is the strongest lifeline. Now, I invite our Vice Principal, Captain Subhendu Hathi, sir, to deliver the welcome address and introduction to the chief guest.
Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Praveen Nair, sir, Deputy Chief Surveyor, Deputy Director General of Shipping, Government of India, proud and happy parents, distinguished guests from Executive Ship Management, my colleagues and dedicated staff of SIMS, and our beloved cadets of the 37th GME batch. Good morning to all of you. Now, with great pride and heartfelt joy, we gather here to celebrate the remarkable milestone in the journey of these aspiring marine engineers as they set their sails towards their future. So today we commemorate not only the completion of a rigorous academic journey they had, but also the commencement of a distinguished voyage, one that will lead our cadets across the seas and into the core of the global maritime industry. It is both an honor and privilege to welcome you all as we recognize the accomplishments of these cadets and prepare to launch them towards their professional destinies with strength, confidence, and purpose. And as the rain gods were not kind enough for the last 1 week, so we regret that we could not present the Guard of Honor, a display my cadets are always very proud and eager to perform. So before we begin the celebration, it is my esteemed duty and a distinct pleasure to introduce our illustrious chief guest, Sri Praveen Nair. Sri Praveen Nair is currently serving as the Deputy Chief Surveyor, Deputy Director General of Shipping with additional charge of Maritime Training Branch of the Director General of Shipping. Sri Praveen Nair is a marine engineer by training and had sailed on different types of ships, including tankers and FPSOs in ascending ranks before quitting sailing in the year 2012 after serving as a chief engineer. For the benefit of the parents and those who are not aware, FPSO stands for Floating Production, Storage and Offloading of it's a vessel used by the offshore industry, in the oil and gas industry, to process, store and offload oil and gas produced on the wells and rigs at sea. So in 2013, Sri Nair joined the Government of India's service as an engineer and chief surveyor. He holds a extra first class certificate of competency and a Master of Science in Maritime Affairs from World Maritime University, Malmo. Sir, we are deeply honored to have you as our chief guest today. Ladies and gentlemen, please extend a warm and enthusiastic welcome to you. So today is another memorable day for Samundra Institute of Maritime Studies as we mark the course completion of this 77 cadets from the 37th GME batch. We also look back with pride on our journey. So this is the 20th year since our inception, and since then 5,204 cadets have passed out from SIMS, out of which 2,221 are GME cadets, and all of whom have found placement with Executive Ship Management. So currently 2,999 SIMS alumni are sailing as officers with ESM, and some of them have also found a place or have been selected to work as superintendents in various offices of ESM. So today we just do not mark a graduation, we celebrate these ambitions and perseverance and excellence, and above all we recognize the steady realization of our promoters' vision that one day every managerial position across all the 7 executive group of companies will be held by SIMS alumni. To Executive Ship Management, we offer our deepest gratitude for their firm support and providing our cadets for the opportunity to grow and prosper. And to my dear cadets of the 37th batch, So Mr. Wakankar also told you a very apt safety moment in the morning, and that will be also my advice, that always remember that personal safety is not just a duty but a responsibility towards yourself and all those who are sailing with you on the ship. So also professionalism let it be the hallmark of your conduct, and let the spirit of lifelong learning keep you always sharp and relevant. That is very important, relevant in the changing world. Above all, carry with honor your loyalty towards executive management, for in that loyalty lies not only your growth but the enduring strength of the family you now represent. May you sail with courage, wisdom, and integrity. Bring pride to yourself, your family, and ESM. And congratulations once again to your course completion, and God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your words truly remind us that leadership is not about the position one holds, but the responsibility one carries. I now request Mr. Shirish Kumar, Provost, SIMS Mumbai, to kindly come forward and present a bouquet to our esteemed chief guest, Sri Praveen Nair. As the saying goes, a ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are built for. Sir, your presence inspires we cadets to sail out with courage and purpose. Every voyage begins with a log, and today, sir, you will share us the logbook of our cadets' 1-year journey. May I now call upon the GME course in charge, Shrikant Vidate sir, to present the GME course report and certificate distribution thereafter.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Honorary Chief Guest Shri Praveen Nair, Deputy Chief Surveyor cum Senior Deputy Director General Technical, Vice Principal of SIM Captain Samundra, our Provost Biju Baben sir, Vice Principal of SIMS Mumbai Avinash Thakur sir, Shirish Kumar, Provost SIMS Mumbai, ESM Mumbai staff, my few colleagues and parents, dear cadets, a very warm welcome to you all. The course report of GME 37 comprises of 77 cadets is nothing but a story of successful transformation of young mechanical engineers to marine engineers who have certainly proved their marks over the course of 1 year and is ready to join their training berth on board ship from our parent company, Executive Ship Management. This course is designed as per guideline provided by DG Shipping according to the requirements laid down by STCW. Training commenced on 1st October 2024 with a structure orientation program. In a span of 4 quarters, course diversified into various fields such as classroom learning, lab trainings and workshop practices, blended learning modules pertaining to various subjects, hands-on training in shipping campus, engine room simulators, practicing model pattern questions for class 4 exam, watchkeeping in various machineries in shipping campus, use of plant maintenance system software, phonics, EPSS modules of vital machineries and systems like main engine and auxiliary machineries. Special emphasis was given for development of communication skill, leadership skill and interpersonal skill by providing guidance to each cadet individually. A credit marking system is in place to refine behavior of cadet during the tenure. In line with the DG Shipping's instruction, following multidisciplinary courses were conducted to cater digitalization of shipping industry, computer learning fundamentals and networking, computer programming languages, artificial intelligence and machine learning. As more women seafarers are joining seafaring community, which is the endeavor of IMO as well as Indian administration, gender sensitization training has been imparted to them. The cadet of GME 37 developed safety consciousness by going through daily safety movements, discussions, and reading safety circulars. All cadets have been completed 5 basic STCW courses and an online feedback system is arranged at the end of every quarter to find out effectiveness of training program. Special mentoring sessions were conducted regularly, both academic as well as SIC campus trainings, which is aimed at giving cadet right path and also to attend their grievances. Training on Tech 5 golden rules regarding procedure and checklist for shipboard operations and behavior-based safety has been given to the cadets during their tenure. Special achievements for the GME 37 batches are 15 of our GME cadets have represented SIMS by performing a skit conducted by DG Shipping on Seafarers Day 2025. GME 37 cadets attended exhibition organized by DG Shipping on 75 years of DG Shipping completions. Cadet Sakshi Kanekar and Cadet Vijay Patil carried out duties as parade commander during various functions. All cadets activity participated in cultural events at institute such as Independence Day, Ganesh Chaturthi and Onam. The cadets also part of various sports competition including football and volleyball. The cadets were also part of blood donation campaign held at the institute in association with MIMER Medical College and BSTR Hospital, upholding their sense of humanitarian gestures. From GME 37 batch, Cadet Samsher Singh Atwal and Cadet Arjun served as a cadet captain and worked alongside wardens to ensure discipline within the campus. Cadets made remarkable contribution to in-house magazine Samundra Spirit with capturing pictures and articles throughout the course. GME 37 is a pioneering batch to design and display working models of project, setting a new benchmark for future cadets. Dear cadets, all your faculty and instructors are proud of you and would like to congratulate all for successful completion of the primary phase of your career. GME 37 batch has been known for its unity, non-compromising attitude towards safety and discipline. Adhering to all core values of the company, there shall be times for great difficulties that you shall face on board. Just remember, a smooth sea never made a skillful seafarer. We SIMS, on behalf of management, staff, wish you all very best for your future career at ESM. Keep your good work and commitment. May the winds and tides favorable in your sailing days behind. Bon voyage. Thank you. Now may I call upon for certificate distribution. Please, Captain Hathi sir. Cadet Mohammed Musamil. Dolil Kirit Tandel. Shamsher Singh Ahlawat. Arjun V.A. Adrian Rogers. Aryan Ajay Singh. Thomas Matthews. Maher Mahesh Gag. Swastik Yashwanta IL. Thank you, sir. May I request upon Mr. Avinash Kaur, sir. Cadet Abhin Nair. Shakti Kumar Chobe. Shravan Raghuvaran. Sohil Kumar Narendra Bhai Tandel. Shri Hari Hariharan. Subhash Poriani. Tariq Banerjee. Tushar Negi. Vijay Roshan Patil. Thank you, sir.
No, sir.
May I request upon Shirish Kumar, sir? Cadet Aman Abdullah Khan. Anandu Prakash. Ansh Dhirubai Tandel. Adlan Tarbez Bhuja. Devdatta Pradeep. Gokul Baiju. Harikrishna Duat. Harsh Jain. Jitin Oje. Thank you, sir. May I request upon Provost, sir, Biju Bhagan, sir? Cadet Krishnadas, Kuttiyandi Shashikumar, Muhammad Arif Imam, Muhammad Juble, Muhammad Fazil V, Noman Gadkari, प्रज्ञेश सुखदेव चौहान, रंजित ओथायोत, रोहित अल्तन, Thank you, sir. May I request SIC Dean Mahesh Patil, sir. Cadet Sabrinath, साक्षी राजेंद्र काणेकर, संजय सेतु, सौरव कुलाल, पाटिल श्रेयस महावीर, सूर्य नारायण एस, श्रीरंग के आर, सुजित अभिमन्यु जगताप, सैयद मोहम्मद उजैर, Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
May I request upon Mr. Abhiman Akhrakar, sir, B.Tech course in charge. Cadet Tushar Yogesh Deshpande, Cadet Vijay Senthil Kumar, Cadet Vivek Kumar, यादव पद्मन सिन्हा, आकाश हरीश शेट्टी, जेरविन दुराई, मणिकुमार बसा, राहुल एंटोनी, आदिल अहमद शेख, थैंक यू सर. मैं रिक्वेस्ट अपॉन हिमांशु कुलकर्णी सर. कैडेट आकाश कलियप्पन, आनंद यूएन, अनबारा सुबाला शंकर, आर्यन भरत कुमार टंडेल, कदे भरत गौड़, गुगन मुर्गेसन, एम हरीश, हर्ष सिंह, कृष्णा चौहान, थैंक्स हिमांशु सर. मैं रिक्वेस्ट अपॉन मकरंद दादे सर. कैडेट कृतार्थ हेमंत देशपांडे, मनवित देवदास पुजारी, नेहर फसल, तेजेश्वर रेड्डी पहिला, प्रशांत यल्लप्पा बेळगुंदकर, ऋषभ संतोष गुप्ता, सबरीनाथ विमल कुमार, अजून एक आहे सफवान दस्ते, Thank you, sir. May I request upon Naresh Mishra, sir? Cadet Sandeep Yadav. Cadet Sarvesh Tiwari. उदित गोविंद, वैष्णव, यशवित मोहन अमीन, वरुण चौहान, thank you, sir. May I request upon Provost sir, Biju sir, for prize distribution ceremony.
I request our Chief Guest Praveen sir, please. To mark the training standard set and the technical proficiency imparted at SIMS, would like to announce the awards for GME 37 batch. The first award, that is a Best Hands-on Training Award, goes to Cadet Thompson Matthews. Best in Health, Safety, Security and Environment HSSC Award goes to Cadet Aryan Ajay Singh. Best Sportsman Award goes to Cadet Adrian Bonnie Rodriguez. Give a good round of applause. Best Orator Award goes to Cadet Swastik Eswanda Ale. Best Cadet Captain, Cadet Arjun Vaipal. One more Best Cadet Captain, that is goes to Cadet Shamsher Singh. Most popular cadet, Cadet Meher, please. Second best in academics, Cadet Dwanil Tandel. Best in academics, Cadet Arjun Vaipal. The entire batch Best Cadet Award goes to Cadet Muhammad Musammal. One additional award that is goes to the best projects. The B4 batch has won the best project award. Just give a round of applause. I'll just announce the name of the B4 batch, and you can stand in their place. At the same time, the team leader, Cadet Shravan, can come forward and receive the award. Cadet Shravan, please come. And the team members, Shakti Kumar Chaube, Sahil Tandel, V.H. Srihari, Subhash SP, Swastik, Tarit Banerjee, and Tushar Negi. All of them can come, please. Shakti. Sohail. You stay. Subhash. Swastik. Tarit. Tushar. Now I request the GME 37 batch to raise for the oath taking, and I request our chief guest to confer the oath for you. So I'll read the oath.
on the recommendation of Principal and the Academic Committee of Samundra Institute of Maritime Studies, Lonavala, I hereby confer on you all completion of 1 year pre-sea training for graduate GME course. I expect that you will conduct yourself as behoves a student of Samudra Institute. Thank you. So, good morning all. So nice to address you all, and we have a few parents also. So, respected principal, the two provost, and the course in charges, the faculty members, the instructors, my dear students, and respected parents. So, congratulations on your passing out. 77 students of the 37th batch. So 2 sevens in that. So I hope you do well. You make your parents proud, your institution proud, and you feel proud of what you achieve in life. Okay. So I have 2 addresses, because one to the students, one to the parents. So I should not mix both. So we started with having a good discussion on the safety aspects. So safety aspects is what I also would like to go, but then sometimes with the parents around, I would like to limit and control myself. It should be of interest to you all, but we, because our viewpoint is different from the industry, what the industry gets to see. Because we undertake so many investigations of accidents, and so many things come out of it. So sometimes it remains an untold story. Like, you people never get to hear what happened. Sir started with saying, narrating some incidents on purifiers, on the rag, leading to some accident. So when I was sitting there, I could relate to each of the incidents that has either happened with me, or it happened on some ships and we were involved in some kind of an investigation. So since you people have not sailed, I don't know to what extent you can relate to such accidents, but at least if it is being told, you will realize it when you start sailing. So the first thing first that comes with any work that you begin in this profession, in this profession that you have chosen, it comes out with your job, your service letter. That was what I was asking, sir. So you all will be employed in the next, say, 2 to 6 months' time. So you have a good backing of a company, executive ship management. So that is different from some of your friends, your colleagues at school, at college, when they don't have a strong backing or an employment guarantee from a good standard shipping company. I will not say good, I'll use the word standard. So since I brought in standard, I would like to talk a few words about standards. When you are even sailing, you know there are standards like the ISM, International Safety Management. There are a lot of standards that you are required to follow on ships. But until the time you come on this side where I am today as a regulator, you don't appreciate the standards as much as we tend to do. Because now we are dealing with quality standards, we are dealing with ISO standards, we are dealing with ISM standards, security has its own standards. So why these standards have been brought in? You may not appreciate that today, but standards have been brought in so that there is some benchmarking, some methodical way of approaching any work. Since sir has brought in a few safety incidents, I would also like to bring in the most important safety incidents that can take place, especially when you are a cadet. That is enclosed space entry. Now, I don't know to what extent you have been exposed to when you are in college to an enclosed space entry. So enclosed space entry is something you are entering into a tank or a space which is not normally ventilated. It may not have enough lighting also. So there are permits to work systems on ships. The permit to work system has got different permits. Enclosed space happens to be only one of them. There are hot work permits, there are cold work permits, there are working aloft permit, there are electrical permits. So why are these permit to work system come? It is for the safety of everyone. Actually, working on ships, it has got such a beautiful systems in place, but still accidents do happen. So our target is zero accidents, correct? But accidents, since I have started with all negative things, I want to allay the fears in the minds of the parents that other than the students and the parents, the rest of us, most of them have come through being a cadet and slowly graduating to where we are. Okay, so there is no need to fear, no need to be extra cautious, but you have to be cautious. You have to follow procedures. It is not, like I keep saying, it is not that you have to do something simply because somebody has told you, नहीं ये करो ठीक है, but उसको कैसे करना है, how to approach that work, that methodical thinking has to be part of you. For that, you have to use one of the most important things that I feel anybody working on ship is qualification, which college you come from. It is a presence of mind. Every incident, every challenge that you have on the ship, it has got how you approach those things. There have been vessels lost because somebody started cleaning the sea chest filter. Okay. Such a small thing. Sea chest filter, what is there? You shut the valve, you open the filter, you clean it, and then you fit it back. Okay. But then, if you don't do it properly, if you don't do a proper risk assessment again, one thing. See, why I'm saying all these things is because tomorrow you guys are going to come before us for class 4 exams. Okay. So your learning should start. Learning is already started, but learning should not stop now. You have your training and assessment books. You have things, what you should do, the task you should perform on the ship, correct? So that task is given for some reason. You have tracing of line diagrams, you have to do different tasks, emergency fire pump is there. So do it, don't do it just on the last day, take the signature of the second engineer or go begging after chief engineer, nahi sir, sign kar do. There have been cases, again, in your own institutes, there have been junior engineers who have forged the signature on the tar book. This has happened in the last 1 to 1.5 years. Simply because he thought that he doesn't have a good relation with the second engineer, chief engineer. They are little hostile. So when he approaches them for signature, mostly on the last day, he thought they will not sign his tar book. So he thought signing it himself would be a better idea. But then whatever you do, you get, these days it is very difficult to hide things, no? Yes or no? So what is most important aspect of life at sea? It is the attitude. Okay. It is not from which background you are coming, from what homes you are coming, your father is who and who, or which institutes you are coming. It is what you do on the ship, what attitude you have. Correct? And that is what people are going to gauge you in the initial days when you are a cadet. So how you approach a work? If you have been assigned some work, sir has brought in the safety morning meetings that we have on most of the good companies. we should have a safety morning meeting before you start any work. Correct? So in that all safety aspects are discussed. Even for a smallest thing, there has to be have some procedures. If there is some risk involved, there should be a proper risk assessment made. Do you have any exposure to risk assessment? Have you seen the risk assessment forms? How does it look like? No, why I'm saying all these things is these are the things that you should be learning. You should be going back now. Maybe you have 2 months of off time. So risk assessment भी होता है, बनता है just for the sake of making. Nobody is actually assessing the risk. Okay, if somebody has to climb and pull this down, obviously at shore there is no risk assessment. But if you are on a ship, it is working at a height. You have to make a risk assessment. But people will think अरे इसमें क्या है, ये तो हम लोग रोज करता है, but on the 10th day you may fall. So don't think each task like a risk assessment or filling up a form is an extra burden. It becomes a burden when you don't want to do it the way it has to be done. Okay? So these things will not come to you directly at this level as a cadet, but at least you should know what are the procedures that you should be working. So I started saying with enclosed space entry, because that is the work that will come to you in the immediate future. The second engineer may ask you to open the manhole cover and you will open, and I say chhod ke you will go for a tea break, somebody else will come and he will fall into the open manhole door. So whenever somebody asks you to open a manhole cover, make sure that once you have slackened the nuts, at least you have a guard or a barrier to put on place of the open manhole door. Good standard companies have these procedures. But even if irrespective of the company, I always say this, it should be irrespective of the company that you are working in, or irrespective of the nationalities that you will be working in. Everybody should set their own standards. This is what I will do. Okay, I keep telling this. Everybody has got a marker in life. You mark your own boundaries. If somebody has asked me to open a manhole door, I will open, I will slacken unless I have something to cover it for ventilation. I will not leave the place. Or if you are leaving, you again put back the bolt on, at least on four nuts you place it. ऐसा नहीं कि, because I can narrate, I can go on and on and on. I had a cadet with me long back. Recently I signed his chief engineer's COC. I will not name him. But then what used to happen to him is, he was a nice boy, but then no focus. If the electrical officer calls him, अच्छा ठीक है ये थोड़ा मैं ऊपर काम कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ा लैडर पकड़ना, लैडर पकड़ जाएगा वो. बट इन बिटवीन उसको थर्ड इंजीनियर बुलाता है, प्यूरीफायर का वो टॉप कवर खोलना है, आ जा, तो वो छोड़ के वो उधर चला जाएगा. अंडरस्टैंड? So this live examples are very important so that you understand what I am meaning. Now if you are assigned with somebody, make sure that you communicate to him that ऐसा ऐसा है, मुझे जाना है, तो he makes another arrangement. Once it so happened that after bunkering, sometimes bunkering takes long time, it takes 6, 7, 8 hours. He being a trainee TME or a junior engineer or a fifth engineer, whatever you call, he was assisting the fourth engineer for bunkering operation. And after bunkering, like entire day you are engaged and it was midnight. Somebody must have called him, he left. In the morning, the chief engineer found out that the sounding pipes are kept open. So this should not happen. He was signed off immediately. And seeing his attitude to work, I had told him that being his first ship that you don't continue. Because he never seemed to be happy in his profession. So that is again one thing that you have to be very careful. You have to adapt. Okay? You may be a mama's boy or a mama's girl. One girl is there. Okay, but when you are entering into a profession, you have to start liking that profession. You don't have to like the people around. Understand? You don't have to like the people. This is a profession that gives you enough choice. Your workplace changes every 3 months, 6 months. Your co-workers change every 6 months or even less. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If somebody, your seniors, you are not getting along well, but he may go. He may go in the next 2 months. It is not you're working ashore that साथ में 10 साल और काम करना, ऐसा नहीं है ना. So why to worry? Understand? So don't get depressed. Now depression again is a big subject these days, no? Everybody is getting depressed, right from celebrities to cricketers. Yes or no? But depression it's not a new phenomenon. It has been there all the while we were also sailing. But then how you react. These days, those days there was no WhatsApp, there was no live internet. So the team building was very easier for a second engineer or a chief officer to do. These days everybody is with the WhatsApp. After you finish your work, everybody is in the cabin, chatting, talking to your girlfriend or boyfriend ashore. Then you get affected. Correct? Instead, the modern ships should put in more efforts for team building, how you gel together with your shipmates, be it from different, be it deck, engine or galley, I'm not bothered. Okay. So what you do on the ship becomes very important. You can continue with all the hobby that you have cultivated all the while. It is not that ship में जाके खाली काम ही करना, ऐसा नहीं है. I've seen your skit and performance during the National Maritime Day celebration. I hope some of you must have performed in that also. Excellent. Okay. So these are the few words. I will not say words of wisdom, but words that I thought that I should be sharing with you. Because I don't want any of you to get depressed and quit sea. After 3 months, नहीं मुझे घर जाना, मुझसे नहीं होगा. कुछ नहीं होता. We have all survived and we have continued to survive. We are currently in the system. That is why I am standing before you. If I have quit after say 8 years, 10 years and done something else, I would not be standing before you. Okay? So you have to be very positive, work with the right attitude. And as they define discipline, discipline is not something that what you want to do. It is to be done. That is why you are doing it. Okay, that you will find when you are doing your UMS rounds on the ship. Whenever I used to take a UMS round, I used to always feel if it is a good ship, good company, all is well. खाली पिक्चर में होता है all is well बोल के जहाज में काम नहीं करना. Understand? When you take a round, if you have to see taking any round, it has got different decks. You have to follow the same path. ऐसा नहीं कि आज इधर से गया कल उधर से गया, नहीं होता. Wear your proper PPE, earmuff you have to wear. ऐसा नहीं कि casual में jeans t-shirt में गए, नहीं. You take the same path, you will find the difference. And my only prayer when I used to take the UMS round, that I never wanted a safety video to be made on me. कि कोई आया ऐसा he overlooked something. Understand? So that is why I said you set your own standards. You don't rely on something नहीं उसने देख लिया था, वो नहीं होता, वो नहीं होना चाहिए, होता होगा. Understand? नहीं वो श्रवण देख लिया तो देखने की जरूरत नहीं. That is where we are going wrong. Understand? So UMS rounds be when you finish your work, say 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, then somebody has to go at 9 o'clock to take a round. The officer has to go, but the cadet also has to go. But make sure you take the perfect round. Don't assume things कि नहीं वो ठीक ही होगा, उधर क्यों जाना है. If some compartment is in a different, like a steering gear, नहीं उधर क्या हो सकता है, उधर तो ठीक ही होगा. Don't assume. If you have to follow that round, it takes hardly 5 minutes, 10 minutes extra. That doesn't make any difference. Even some movie is going to begin in the smoke room. You know what is smoke room, no? Your common room. Because smoke room parents may not understand. Okay? So follow procedures, stick to standards, and don't get influenced by anybody. And coming to our DG shipping initiatives for you, DG shipping has got a lot of initiatives in the pipeline. Our examination system, what you people were, by the time you come, we are moving to an end-to-end examination solution, which we are trying to digitize. It is already partly digitized, how you apply for an examination, and so you will be getting a different experience. Even the oral examinations, we will be migrating to a better platform very soon. And don't, when you come for the oral exams also, don't get disappointed. अरे ये क्या पूछ लिया? वो क्या पूछ लिया का तैयारी अभी आज से करो. You will be at least sailing for 6 months, correct? And these days you have internet everywhere. You have got all the questions that examiners keep asking. Try and find answers. Your ship is the best place where you can find all the solutions. And you have got your seniors whom you can ask questions also. अभी कोई senior थोड़ा खड़ूस है या ठीक है, next person will come. Or you can always use the internet to chat with your batchmates who are on some other ship, right? So DG shipping is also bringing in a learning management system, which should be available online. So a lot of initiative, web-based simulators are coming in. So all the best for you and your career doesn't stop at the first ship. Okay, it continues. Like I said, most of us that are sitting here, still in the shipping career only. Unless you don't want to continue, you want to do something else. And be persist with something. Don't कि अभी थोड़ा दिन किया अभी नहीं ये जम नहीं रहा अभी कोई startup में चले गए. Give some time. Things changes. Okay, so all the best to all of you, and keep calling your parents, and don't get disappointed by anyone, any reason, and use your presence of mind in whatever you do. Okay, so all the best, and thank you Samundra Institute for having me today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting on the safety aspects, how important it is to set individual standards, and regarding the enclosed space entry, and that one sentence which sir said, which stuck in all of our mind, is that like your profession, not the person. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Just like a beacon in the night, your guidance will remain with us long after we leave these shores. Now, I request a Vice Principal, Captain Subhendu Hathi sir, to present a memento to our chief guest as a token of respect and recognition. Thank you, sir. I now call upon Cadet Mihir Mahesh Garg to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of all the passing out cadets.
Good morning to everyone present here. It is truly an honor for me to stand here on behalf of GME 37 batch and deliver the vote of thanks on this special day. As I speak, a rush of emotions fills me. Pride, because we have completed a journey that was quite difficult. Joy, because this moment marks a new beginning for all of us. Nostalgia, because it feels like just yesterday we stepped into this campus as cadets uncertain of ourselves. And above all, gratitude, because so many people walked alongside us, shaping us into who we are today. This 1 year of GME was short in time but vast in impact. It was a year of discipline, of resilience, and of transformation. A year that gave us lessons friendships, and memories strong enough to last a lifetime. We begin with gratitude to the Almighty. When strength failed, He gave us courage. When the path seemed dark, He gave us light. And when we lost confidence, He gave us hope. We owe this moment of togetherness and success to His blessings. We are honored to have our chief guest, Deputy Chief Surveyor cum Senior Deputy Director General, Shri Pravin Nair sir with us. Sir, your presence has added grace to this ceremony, and your inspiring address has enriched us with valuable insights. Those words will continue to serve as an essential ingredient in shaping our marine career. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Avishkar Thakur, Vice Principal SIMS Mumbai, for his presence. And I also thank Mr. Shirish Kumar sir, Provost SIMS Mumbai, for joining us and adding value to this event. Our gratitude extends to our Vice Principal, Captain Subendu Hathi sir. Though our direct interactions with you were few, we always felt your calm strength as the driving force behind this institution. Always steady, always composed, you gave us the reassurance that everything here ran with purpose and direction. When it comes to teaching, the name that truly stands out for us is our Provost, Chief Engineer, Mr. Biju Baben sir. Your clarity in explaining complex systems, the unforgettable engine starting mantras, and the laughter you added to every class made learning enjoyable. And of course, your wedding ring explaining the cam profile is a memory we will never forget. Perhaps one day, when choosing a ring for ourselves, instead of its shine or design, the rise and dwell will be the first thing that comes to mind, bringing a smile. Our course in charge, Chief Engineer, Mr. Shrikant Vidate sir, deserves a very special mention. Sir, you are always approachable and available for us, ready to listen and guide, always keeping our best interests in mind. What made you unique was how you kept learning alive and engaging. From boosting our energy when we felt tired, to turning off fans to make us think faster on generator starting procedures, it was your way of making learning fun while keeping us alert and sharp. Sir, you turned every lesson into something interactive and memorable. And beyond that, your humility and dedication made you a true mentor to us. Our heartfelt thanks to Chief Engineer Mr. Mahesh Patil sir, Dean Shipin Campus, for guiding us throughout our practical training. Your support, insights, and approachable nature made our learning truly meaningful. And for that, we are deeply grateful. We thank our engineering and nautical faculties, assistant professors, lecturers. You built strong academic foundations, ensuring our concepts were clear and precise. Not only did you teach us how to think critically, but also how to stay calm under pressure and remain humble in the face of success. We also thank our SIC instructors, workshop instructors, and lab in charges. In those months of hands-on training, you gave us more than just technical knowledge. From tricks of the trade to safety practices, from skills to life lessons, each of you shared us something valuable that we will carry into our careers. And to our STCW instructors, thank you for preparing us not just for certificates, but for real-life emergencies. The discipline and presence of mind you instilled will stay with us throughout our career. Our wardens also deserve our gratitude. You were strict, always demanding discipline, from morning musters to room inspections, from hostel routines to daily checks. At times, it felt like you didn't like our batch, but today, we understand it was only your way of pushing us to do better. That firmness mixed with genuine care has played a big role in shaping us. We also thank Mr. Amol Joshi, Mr. Gajanan Alikeri, and the entire admin, accounts, library, cafeteria, and office staff whose unseen efforts kept our days running smoothly. Our gratitude also goes to the IT department for their technical support and estate and gardening team for ensuring a clean and safe campus. To our sponsoring company, Executive Ship Management, thank you for placing your trust in us even before we proved ourselves. That faith became our guiding compass, motivating us to give our best. We feel privileged to represent your name, and we promise to honor it in the years ahead. Above all, our parents and families, words will never be enough for you. You sacrificed comfort so that we could pursue ours. You supported us silently, bore our absence bravely, and carried faith in us even when we doubted ourselves. You stayed awake in prayers while we stayed awake in studies. The stripes we dream to wear one day are as much as yours as they are ours. This achievement, this day belongs to you. And finally, to my batchmates, my brothers for life. This 1 year bound us in ways words cannot capture. We spent long hours in classroom, endless days at SIC, sweating, learning, sometimes failing, but always lifting each other up. From the classrooms to the ship in campus, every stage of this year played its part, shaping our journey and weaving the bonds we now share for life. We argued, we laughed, we competed, and we supported each other through every challenge. We were not perfect, sometimes even called the memorable batch. But through it all, we became stronger together. In 1 year, we built memories strong enough for a lifetime. And no matter where the sea carries us, I know these bonds will remain unbroken. With this, on behalf of my batch, I offer my deepest and most heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has been the part of this unforgettable journey. This is Mihir Mahesh Gag signing off on behalf of the GME 37 batch. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mihir, for that heartfelt words. It was truly a flashback of memories for all of us. Gratitude is truly the anchor of humility. Now, I request everyone to please raise for the national anthem.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I request everyone to please be seated. As sailors say, the horizon is not the limit, it's just the beginning. With that, we have come to the conclusion of this memorable ceremony, wishing fair winds and a smooth seas to our passing batch of GME 37. Thank you all. I now make a few announcements. I now request the B.Tech 13, ETO 18 and DNS 39 cadets to please proceed for your further classes. Passing out cadets are kindly requested to stay back for the photo session, and parents to be seated during the photo session. And also we got a seminar, we got a briefing session by the ESM team Mumbai. Thank you all.